I will now deliver to you my review, my spoiler review of Joker 2. Joker 2. And I'm going to do this. Just going to call it Joker 2. I need to tell you how shite this fucking film is. You know when something's shite and you go, no, I'm actually in the mood for a shite film. I'm actually in the mood for a shite film. I like films that are shite. It's no that kind of shite. Nothing fucking happens in it. Nothing happens in it. I like Joker. Yes, I knew it was kind of like Taxi Driver. What's the King of Comedy, or fucking bits and bobs like that, right? But I liked it. I liked the idea. I see this one. So if you've seen, let's say you've seen Joker, right? This is what fucking happens in Joker 2. See, the second they said it was going to be a musical, I thought this is going to be shite. This is going to be shite. And then I thought to myself, no, listen, you never know. When I saw like a trailer, I thought, you never know. It actually might be a really clever idea. Where it's like, he's lost the fucking plot and now his life's just full of fucking happiness and a lost the plot sort of way, and the music sort of symbolises that, and the song choices, and I don't know. I thought, you never know. Nothing fucking happens, and the songs are so fucking boring, and honestly, it's fucking painful. This is what happens, right? Here's what happens in this fucking film. It's an anti-sequel. I'm not having that, by the way. I'm not having this, well, you see, the first film actually kind of, the wrong sorts of people identified with it and went, aye, that's me. I'm a kind of right-wing, young conservative person, kind of absolute fucking dodgy prick arsehole. And I'm like this mental ill guy that's getting no taken care of by the system and all that, the system that I kind of hate and sort of want to bring down and whatever. And I don't know. I'm a victim here. I'm the victim. And all that, you'd see assholes on Twitter and they'd have like fucking Joker as a profile picture, and you're like, dream on. And I read some review. No, so this second film is almost the kind of counter that, almost. And I watched it, and I thought about that. I thought, no, this is just shite. This is just fucking shite. Do you know what that's like? That's like if you play the killer in Dead by Daylight and you're doing fucking crap, and then you just sort of gear up and you act as if, I'm not actually chasing you anymore. I don't care. Look at his all doing the gens and going to gate. I don't care. I'm just going to like walk into the corner of the map and just sort of stare at the corner. I don't care. You just thought I was actually trying. No. This is all that happens in the fucking film, right? So here's a spoiler for the whole film, right? So he's in jail now. He doesn't escape at the end or whatever, right? At the first film, I don't think. He's in jail now. And he's going to be gone on trial. And he's got a lawyer. And the lawyer wants to sort of put forward this sort of idea that Arthur Fleck and Joker are kind of like different, and it was Joker that did it. Kind of split personality type of thing, something like that, right? Try to do that kind of thing, right? While he's in the jail, he gets taken to this sort of lower security mental hospital wing or something, where they're doing some singing therapy or something, and there he spots a Harley Quinn or whatever her name is in that. Lady Gaga, in other words. And they kind of get on, right? And she breathes a bit of life into him, kind of thing, right? Um, uh, Maybe a wee bit of bad influence. She's like, you've inspired me, and I saw you in the telly before I came in here and everything. You inspired me, and you've inspired so many people. And that sort of like influences him a wee bit. And the lawyer's like, don't trust her. She's been a bad influence. Do you know she's not who she says she is? But she said that her mom got her committed to there. She put herself in. Did she say she was this? She's actually that. And he confronts her and goes like that. Did you just, are you lying? She's like, I lied a bit because I wanted to get in to be near you. Because you're inspirational and all this sort of carry on, right? Anyway, so he ends up getting rid of his lawyer anyway, right? Represents himself, gets the all done up in the clown makeup. And he's being all Joker like he doesn't care, and he just doesn't quite live up to it. He just doesn't. It's just no. He can't keep up, and he just sort of near the end just goes like that. Look, everybody, there is no Joker. He does it like on the tele, 'cause it's all televised. There is no Joker. I'm just Arthur Fleck. I killed 6 people, including my mom, whatever it is. You know, that kind of that type of thing. And then like Harley Quinn or whatever her name is, she gets up for the court and she just leaves. And a few of the other people supporting them and all that with the clown makeup, they get up and walk out as if disappointed in them. And that's it. Then a bomb goes off at the court, outside the court, and everything's on fucking disarray. He escapes. Somebody kind of helps him, like, oh my god, it's really you. You know, somebody who's actually done up to look like him. It's actually you. And sort of take him away. And he's like, no, let me out. And he runs away and he goes to these steps. And for the first film, and there's Harley Quinn there. He's like, oh, Harley Quinn, Lee Quinzel. And she's there, and he's like, oh, I knew you'd be here. I don't know if he does say that. But she's not having any. She's disappointed in him, and that's that. So that's him. He ends up getting caught back in jail. And so this is a spoiler for the end and everything. The Joker steps that everyone knows about, even though they danced on him by himself in the first film. But here's the thing. What they mention in the second film is that there was a TV film made of his story that she had watched like 5-6 times or something. So, you know, you could go like that while telling his story to whoever interviewed him in the jail. He said, and I did this, and then before there I sort of went down the stairs, had a bit of dance. You had a dance in steps, did you? Aye. And then it got reenacted in this TV film that you never saw, right? So he gets caught, he gets put back in jail. This is like the last fucking 10 minutes of the film, right? So that's him, back in jail, done. Gets done for it. And he's walking away down the corridor. And somebody goes like, Arthur, hold up. Wait. And it's a kind of younger inmate guy. Goes, oh, can I tell you a joke? I've got a joke. Tell me what you think. He's like, all right then. And then this guy says something along the lines of, a psychopath walks into a bar and he sees this old, like sad clown that he used to see on the telly. And he's like sitting there drunk and he's all pathetic. And the psychopath's like, wait a minute. I know you. I used to watch you on the TV. And he said, let me buy you a drink. And the clown says, let me buy a drink. What you have? And the clown says, well, if you're buying, get me whatever you want, or something like that, right? And this inmate says the punchline, and the psychopath says, "Well, in that case, you get what you fucking deserve," or something like that, right? You know, kind of like the first film, and then stabs him. Stab, 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 stab. And then so Arthur Fleck is standing there, as in Joker, standing there like that, all shocked. And this inmate, who, you know, nobody's all rushing out, you know, it's just they two in this corridor. And it's like, kind of laughing and sort of watching him, and Arthur sort of falls down and the guy's laughing. And the guy sits down, the inmate, other inmate, and he's kind of laughing at himself. And you see him blurry in the background out of focus. And he goes like cutting his face. And then kind of laughing. So you're like, oh, right. Oh, I see. So that person who did that is like the Joker and got inspired by this Joker who's like, this is a lot of shite. There's no Joker. I'm actually just a normal person and no this sort of shite. But then, aye, and that's why he's got like the ripped face. If you imagine he's like the kind of Heath Ledger Joker type or something like that, which would then ruin that. 'Cause you're like, I know it's not meant to be like a fucking prequel, but then you're like, all right, so the Joker is a part of Thief then? Is that what you're saying? The Joker's not really the Joker. The Joker's just like, I got the idea off something else I saw. So that's kind of shite. That's it. That's the fucking film. It's actually a lot shorter. Remember when I try to tell something quickly, I end up going on for fucking ages. It's honestly that, and it's just courtroom stuff, and of course, songs, and it's just like imagine they're talking on the phone in the there's always be kind of fantasy bit, right? But it's bits where like they're talking on the phone in the jail, and then she'll start singing or something, and it goes on for like 2 fucking minutes. I just that, and he might join in, and there's another bit that's like that, and another bit. What I've got to remember is that there's people who like musicals. The only musical I've fucking seen that I liked was Cabaret. But there's people who love musical fucking films and love musicals. I love Calamity Jane. But maybe people who like that, but it's just not good enough as a fucking musical. It's no We're gonna build a mountain. See, by this point, if you're like me, you are fucking sick of them singing. Because what happened 5 or 10 minutes ago, the letter's gone, alright. What happened 5 or 10 minutes ago, that's fine, was a song where they're singing to each other, and it's not very entertaining. It doesn't really mean anything. It's kind of boring. They're not doing anything. They're not fucking doing anything. It's like they're kind of like looking at each other and just sort of singing, or it's a bit of a fantasy thing. It's just not very... Right? So see, when this happens, psychologically, you're like, here we go, here's another fucking boring bit. So yous watching this for the first time might be like, oh, what's this? What's going to happen? But when you've watched the film up to this point, you know nothing happens. It's not going to be entertaining. It might be, but it might not be, and I can't take this anymore. Like, see that? You know, like Lady Gaga and everything, kind of old stuff and all the rest of it, and the work she's done and all the rest of it. I don't go like that. Oh, I'm going to stick on some fucking Lady Gaga. I never play her stuff. Don't know what the fuck her recent stuff is. Like that Bruno Mars one or that other one. I liked that. What's that? That Rain on Me one. I liked that. That was all, wasn't it? Right. And I like the fucking um, work she's put in. The work, and I've kind of read about her and all that, and where she started and all that, right? Um, but I don't give a fuck about her here singing this. I don't give a fuck about him and the expression on his face right now and him like that. I don't care about this song. I don't care about what the words are. I don't like the sound there. I don't like anything about this. This means nothing to me. It starts getting to. It just starts to feel like this is Lady Gaga. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. Honestly, see the story. You could do it in 10 minutes. Courtroom. She likes this whole sort of Joker thing. He feels he's got to kind of keep that up. He tries to live up to that, but he just sort of falls back into the whole sort of Arthur Fleck. Listen, this is just no me. People disappointed him, and then he gets fucking stabbed. That's it. By some, and you can sort of read into it, go, well, you see, it's kind of like the first film, because you'll have people watching the first film and going, oh, that's me. I'm like Joker in a way. That's me. And the second film's kind of maybe trying to address that or something, but it's just no done fucking. It's pure fucking. Wasn't a conspiracy theory that they made it shite because the wrong one sort of people liked the first one. I don't think that could be fucking true, or maybe there was some sort of aim for that, some sort of wee message. Just like with the fucking Star Wars sequels, making Kylo Ren basically a kind of pathetic fucking teenager type of person. And it's more realistic. That is kind of what happens in real life. You don't really have these evil, pure evil people. Well, you do, but I mean, no, like the original Star Wars, there's Emperor. Well, the original kind of three, evil, they're bad, and they just want to take care. And then they go and complicate it. It's the prequels or the sequels. Like, no, you see what leads to this copying, being a copycat, or something that happened before, and you're wearing the mask because they wore a mask, and it's fucking pathetic, and you're just an angry wee spoilt wee fucking brat, really. I get it. I don't think they really tried to do that with Joker too. I think they might have aimed for it in some sort of way, try to make some sort of point. Like, this film isn't about you cunts. It's about people like that or people like this. No yous. But there would have been a better way of doing it. It's just nothing fucking happens in the fucking thing. Nothing happens. Kermode liked Joker too. He fucking didn't he? I convinced myself he did. He didn't he? I convinced myself when I bought the album Bilingual by Pet Shop Boys that I liked it. Because I wanted to like it. It was only about a year or two after I looked back and I went, I really don't like that album. I don't even think I liked it at the time. I think I actually had like some sort of fucking double think thing going on. I think I didn't like it, but told myself that I was liking it. Kind of what you do in your teenage years in a way. don't think that was it when I was a teenager, but you know, that kind of, I'm into this thing because I'm sort of maybe meant to be into it, or I should like it, or I'm happy for them, I've got goodwill for them, so I'll like it, but you don't really like it. That's what Mark Kermode did. Really, but honestly, fucking shite film. And I like films that are kind of shite. That, and I'm even talking to the extent of like The Room, or like some sort of Neil Breen thing, fucking Fateful Findings. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, look at the edit in this. Look at the acting in this. This is so shite. Ha 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 ha. No, I mean, it's just like that you just saw there, just like that. And that's actually one of the more eventful song and dance bits. It's astonishing. I like Cats because it's utter shite. I can imagine Cats being shite, good shite. Honestly, that fucking film. And do you know what? See, after how me describing how little is actually in it, it's over 2 hours long. Joker 2. 2 hours and 20 minutes, I maybe like including the credits at the end. We're not talking about some fucking 90-minute thing that you can sort of maybe, well, I didn't waste too much of my fucking life.